Have you ever felt dismissed or undervalued by others? Their words or actions, seemingly trivial, can weigh heavily on your heart, pulling you into feelings of doubt and despair. It's a common experience that raises a profound question, one that ancient Stoic philosophers like Epictetus explored. How can we live in such a way that the words and actions of others no longer harm or define us? Stoicism, a philosophy from ancient Greece and Rome that remains incredibly relevant today, offers us powerful tools for facing these challenges. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control others' actions or opinions, we hold complete power over our own responses and interpretations. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote captures the essence of Stoicism. Real strength comes from within. So, how can we apply this wisdom to build resilience and protect our self-worth, regardless of how others may act? In this video, we'll walk through 5 transformative Stoic principles, each one a stepping stone towards a life of respect, inner peace, and self-mastery. These principles are more than techniques. They're a way of redefining our relationship with the world and cultivating a profound sense of dignity and strength. They help us focus on our values, set healthy boundaries, and become our own role models. Let's embark on this journey together, breaking free from the judgments of others to live a life of true freedom and fulfillment. If you find value in these lessons, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join our community for more insights on Stoicism, resilience, and personal growth. Let's dive in. Number 1. Self-Improvement. In a world where wealth and poverty stood in sharp contrast, there lived a wealthy man who took great pride in his immense fortune. One day, he met a poor man and, with a hint of superiority, asked, "I possess so much wealth. Why do you not show me the respect I deserve?" Unmoved by the rich man's status, the poor man replied calmly, "Your wealth has no bearing on me. Why should I respect you simply because you possess money?" Perplexed by the poor man's response, the wealthy man decided to test him, saying, "If I were to give you half of my wealth, would that earn me your respect?" But the poor man, indifferent to the allure of wealth, answered, "If you were to share your wealth with me, we would simply be equals. What reason would I have to respect you then?" Frustrated, the rich man made one final offer. "What if I gave you everything, leaving myself with nothing at all?" With a touch of amusement, the poor man responded, "In that case, my respect for you would diminish even more, for then I would be rich, and you would have become poor." While this tale may seem lighthearted, it carries a deep truth. Genuine respect cannot be bought or forced through material wealth or displays of status. Real respect is born from the character within, from a person's values, empathy, dedication, and resilience. It is a tribute to the strengths that a person cultivates over time, not their bank account or social standing. The poor man's words remind us that true respect is earned through integrity, empathy, and growth, qualities that transcend wealth and status. This respect comes from within, echoing our virtues and inspiring authentic connections with others. In the fabric of life, self-improvement is a vital thread that weaves together growth and fulfillment. It is an ongoing journey, a purposeful commitment to expanding our knowledge, skills, and character to become our best selves. Self-improvement is not a destination, but a continuous pursuit, a daily choice to embrace new challenges as avenues for growth. At its core, self-improvement is a quest for wisdom. It invites us to dive into books, seek enriching conversations, and explore diverse fields that broaden our horizons and sharpen our understanding. It also involves refining our abilities, taking raw talents and turning them into polished skills. With practice, mentorship, and open-mindedness, we perfect our craft, build resilience, and open new pathways for growth. This journey includes building positive habits, breaking free from unhelpful patterns, and embracing behaviors that empower us. Through mindfulness, self-care, and a steadfast spirit, we create a solid foundation for well-being and progress. Self-improvement is not without challenges. There will be moments of self-doubt, setbacks, and the pull of comfort. Yet, it is through these moments that we discover our true strength and resilience, paving the way for deeper growth. As we walk this path, let us remember that self-improvement is personal, unique to our values, goals, and strengths. There is no single roadmap, for each person's journey is shaped by their own passions and dreams. Celebrate every step, embrace the journey, and trust in the transformative power of self-improvement. By nurturing our minds, bodies, and spirits, we unlock our full potential and light the world with our unique brilliance. Number 2, embracing objectivity and Stoic resilience. In the whirlwind of daily life, we're often met with challenges that demand careful consideration and clear choices. Yet, rather than drawing on rational thinking to steer us through these moments, many fall prey to a haze of emotions, biases, and external influences. To rise above this trap, developing the ability to see situations with objective clarity becomes essential, a key that unlocks true fulfillment and success. Objective perception, or rational thinking, is the skill of stepping back from personal emotions and subjective viewpoints, allowing us to approach information from a neutral stance rooted in evidence and logic. Embracing this mindset helps us shed biases and unhelpful preconceptions, granting us a fuller, more accurate view of any situation. Armed with this perspective, we can make choices that are not only informed, but are also aligned with our principles, setting us on a path toward positive and meaningful outcomes. Often, we attribute our happiness or hardship to factors beyond our control, whether it's a stroke of fortune, an unfair turn of events, or the actions of others. We readily label these occurrences as good or bad, allowing our emotions to dictate our responses. Yet the Stoics, a philosophical tradition from ancient Greece, present a profound shift in perspective. They believe that our interpretations of events, rather than the events themselves, hold the true key to our inner peace. The Stoics contend that while we cannot control what happens around us, we hold immense power over how we interpret and respond to these events. What one person might view as a disaster, another could see as an opening for growth and reinvention. This mindset, central to Stoic thought, empowers us to cultivate inner stability and resilience, regardless of our circumstances. At the core of Stoicism is virtue, encompassing qualities like courage, justice, wisdom, and self-restraint. These virtues provide a compass that guides us through life's storms with both strength and grace. For Stoics, adversity is not denied or dismissed. They acknowledge its challenges yet refuse to be consumed by despair or resentment. Instead, they see difficulties as opportunities to strengthen their character and deepen their virtues. Stoics understand that suffering, while often painful, can be a transformative force for personal growth. Consider a person who is confined to bed for months due to a broken leg. A Stoic would not dwell on misfortune, but would find ways to turn the situation to their advantage. They might seize the chance to write a long-envisioned novel or explore a new area of interest. Rather than viewing their injury as a barrier to happiness, they would see it as an opening to practice patience, creativity, and resilience. In the face of hardship, Stoics strive to maintain inner peace and equilibrium, choosing not to let external events disrupt their emotional well-being. They adopt an active approach, seeking ways to find value and growth, even in difficult circumstances. The Stoic view of adversity is not about passive surrender, but a call to action, encouraging us to turn challenges into catalysts for growth. Through cultivating virtue and adopting a proactive mindset, we can face life's inevitable trials with strength, poise, and a renewed sense of the potential they hold. If you find inspiration in these principles, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into Stoicism, resilience, and personal growth. Let's journey together toward a life rooted in wisdom and inner peace. Number 3. Stay calm amidst anger. Anger, a turbulent force, strips us of our inner and outer peace. When we allow resentment to simmer, it ignites a blaze that torments and consumes us, overshadowing any joy we might find. Our minds are left unsettled, unable to rest or focus, as if pierced by an invisible arrow. A troubled mind exacts its toll on our health, diminishing both physical and mental well-being. Anger can arise as easily as bread bakes in an oven. It's a habit we may barely notice, a pattern we fall into because on some level we derive a sense of satisfaction from it. We think, I've expressed my frustration, I've shown them, and while we may regret outbursts later, the temporary satisfaction often feels stronger than the remorse, pulling us back into the same loop. This can be hard to admit. But if anger truly brought no satisfaction, why would we continue to fuel it? Instead, anger becomes something we cling to, an impulse we indulge without realizing the damage it does. The more often we give in to anger, the more deeply it takes root. We become quick-tempered, more prone to irritation, and soon anger becomes our default reaction. Yelling and expressing frustration become familiar responses. We may feel dominant, mistaking the silence of others for submission, yet often they remain silent not out of weakness, but because they choose not to engage in conflict or value a quieter dignity. If anger convinces us of our own strength, it has already clouded our judgment. Not only does anger harm us, but it also reaches those around us. In moments of rage, our words become sharp and unfiltered, cutting deeply into the hearts of even our closest loved ones. Anger leaves wounds that can take years to heal, creating cycles of suffering that spread from one person to the next. As a wise Buddhist proverb teaches, with a single thought of anger, 100,000 doors of suffering open. Let us strive to rise above anger's destructive pull. Giving in to rage is a mark of ignorance. Though we may not yet embody the wisdom of the ages, we have the intelligence to avoid unnecessary harm. Instead, let's nurture patience, understanding, and compassion, knowing that true contentment is found within, not through proving our point or winning a conflict. Only by letting go of anger's flames can we illuminate our way toward lasting peace and true fulfillment. If you've enjoyed this reflection, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on personal growth and wisdom. Let's continue this journey together towards a life of peace and resilience. Number 4, learning to say no to temptations. Life presents us with endless temptations, distractions that can pull us away from our goals and make us lose sight of who we are. Mastering the art of saying no to temptations is an essential skill for preserving our well-being, avoiding negativity, and reaching success. Why is it important to say no? Temptations can lead to risky actions that harm our health, reputation, and future. By saying no, we safeguard ourselves from these pitfalls, protect what truly matters to us, and uphold our integrity. Temptations can also derail us from our aspirations, pulling our attention away from what we need to achieve. Saying no allows us to remain focused, devote our time and energy to what's truly important, and steadily work toward our goals. This act of refusal reflects self-assurance and inner confidence. When we choose to reject what we know to be harmful, we become more confident in our strengths and in our ability to make wise decisions. Resisting temptation isn't always easy, yet with practice, this skill can transform us into resilient and empowered individuals who steer their own lives with intention. Number 5, the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of humanity's most profound qualities, the gateway to inner peace and enduring happiness. It's not about erasing past hurts, but rather about nurturing compassion, tolerance, and generosity towards those who have faltered. Choosing forgiveness offers countless benefits. It frees us from the heavy chains of hatred, resentment, and negative emotions that wear on our souls. By letting go of bitterness, we reclaim our energy to live fully in the present, look forward to the future, and pursue what truly matters. Forgiveness also helps repair and strengthen relationships, fostering connection and love among people. When we extend forgiveness, others feel valued and are given a chance to learn from their mistakes. In this way, we replace conflict and suspicion with understanding and positivity, contributing to a more compassionate and harmonious society. Though forgiveness isn't always easy, it is essential for growth and self-improvement. When we forgive, we create peace within ourselves, uplifting our own spirit and making life more fulfilling. Forgiveness is a gift we can offer to ourselves and those around us. By holding forgiveness in our hearts, we help make the world a kinder and warmer place. Remember, forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It's a true expression of strength and empathy. Through forgiveness, we free ourselves from negativity, spread love, and create lasting positive change in our lives. Thank you for tuning into this video. Keep these insights in mind and put them into practice to build your confidence and pave the way to greater success. Before we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Which lesson resonated most with you? Drop a comment below and let's engage in a meaningful discussion. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We're here to help and happy to provide answers. Thank you once again for watching, wishing you all the best in your journey ahead.